Welcome, everyone. We are so happy to have you with us this evening to talk about natural ways to mitigate the impact of menopause on our lives. And those impacts can start even as early as your 40s. So, my name is Lynn McLaughlin, and I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus. And I've been with the company for a little more than 3 years. And I started my journey because I felt like I was a stranger in my own body. I didn't know what was happening to me, but I knew it wasn't good. I had drastic mood swings. My joints just all of a sudden felt like I was the Tin Man, and the scale was moving in the wrong direction, and I could not make it stop. All my old tricks were not working anymore. And all this happened to me in the midst of quarantine. So I couldn't even get in to see a doctor. And I really needed help. So fortunately, my friend Nancy here had just started taking Plexus about 4 months before I did. And so she had started sharing some of the positive things that were happening in her life as a result. And I could not be more grateful that she did share with me and with others the things that were really helping her. So I've benefited tremendously from the support of our Plexus community through their products and the community through product knowledge, collaboration, and a lot of encouragement. I haven't reached my ultimate health destination yet, but I'm still making progress and I'm learning something new all the time. So one topic Nancy and I have been delving into lately is the topic of reproductive health, specifically the various stages of menopause. So Nancy, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hi, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. We are so excited to have you here. So yes, I am Nancy Monjanti. I am a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus. Been with the company about 4 years. I am 56 years old and have been in menopause, I don't know, 5-ish years. There's kind of that blurred line between perimenopause and menopause. And that's because I had an ablation. So I never really went from, full on menopause that I knew of until I did. So, and about 5 years ago, had a conversation with my OBGYN regarding some symptoms I was having, hot flashes, chronic constipation, moodiness, that muffin top that wasn't there before. And it wasn't necessarily weight gain. It was just that my weight and it was kind of just redistributing throughout my body. And she wanted to put me on hormone replacement. And I just had heard some things and, regarding, hormone replacement and, some cancers. It was a very low risk, but still, I just was a hard no. I wanted to look at other alternatives. And so I went to Target because what else am I going to do? I went to Target. I found a very popular over the counter that some of my friends were taking and did that for a while. Still was dealing with a lot of the issues, but what I found was that it also contained, because I'm real big in ingredients. And so I looked at the ingredients and it contains soy. And there's also a study that high levels of soy are linked to cancers as well. And that was my whole reason for not wanting to do hormone replacement. So I felt like I was still just kind of didn't really have an answer to that question. And I didn't know that Plexus was going to be the answer to my menopausal issues either when I first started, if I'm honest. I started Plexus because I had major digestive issues, and just a whole list of things, energy issues, coffee addiction, things like that, not realizing the number of things that would be helped by healing my microbiome. So I wanted to, sorry, people are trying to get in still. So I wanted to go over just some of the symptoms of menopause. And these are also, we are talking about menopause tonight. However, there are some things that you'll go, oh yeah, I deal with that. And so it can be like in the perimenopausal phase as well as postmenopausal. So some of these things, whereas we specifically are saying menopause, can be, the other types as well. So moodiness, that's one of the symptoms. Dryness, hot flashes, night sweats, insomnia, weight gain, and a slowed metabolism. Those are fun. thinning hair, loss of skin firmness, elasticity, all that. And all of these things can occur because our hormones shift as we age. And there's a rise in some hormones, a decrease in others. But there are things that we do as a society that exacerbate these symptoms caused by this hormonal shift. One is food, our diet. The standard American diet, otherwise called the SAD diet. Y'all, I read something yesterday that absolutely blew my mind. 90%, now just listen to this, 90% of what's on the shelves at our grocery stores today wasn't even around 50 years ago. 50 years ago. People eat out a lot. How many times a week do we go to fast food? So those are things that kind of just coupled with other things, go into why our hormones are kind of all over the place. Exercise or lack of it. We don't move as much. We have a very sedentary culture. People love to binge watch TV. I can remember when I was little, in the evenings, there were commercials and these things that talked about family time in front of the TV, doing nothing except for watching TV. Sleep or lack of it as well. We have TVs in our room. We have devices. We scroll. All these things keep us from sleeping. There are two things you should do in your room: sleep and that other thing. So what can we do about this? Well, we can take some of those same things that I just mentioned, turn them around, and implement some non-negotiable habits into our day. Again, food. Y'all, it's our first medicine. You are what you eat. Dr. Mark Hyman, who's one of my favorite podcasters, says it best. Everything you eat, our food communicates with the cells that are in your body. It's not just a calories in, calories out kind of thing. Your diet communicates with every cell in your body. So what is your food telling your body? So, you can kind of do the 80-20 rule, which is, 80% really good, 20% other things. So shopping the perimeters of your grocery stores, eating clean, whole foods more than not. Was it around 50 years ago? If it wasn't, should that really be a staple in your diet? I know that's challenging. Believe me, it is for me as well. Exercise. You definitely should do something every day. Cardio is fantastic for your happy hormones. Cardio for mental health, weight training for quality of life and independence as we age. You want those happy hormones to go up? Go outside for a walk. Sleep. How much sleep do we get? You should get about 7 to 8 hours at least a night, and let that room be exactly like how you like it to sleep. I like the room dark, cool, no devices. And then, fans. I've got a fan above me. I have a fan that blows on my face. It's got to be exactly the way you want it so you sleep really well. I mean, sleep is just really underrated. It helps in so many ways. Mood, stress levels. I mean, just the benefits are endless. And the fourth thing, supplementation. Now, I know I told you that food is our first medicine, and it absolutely is. I think that's absolutely part of what we should do and a big part of what we should do. But I wish I could say that we got everything we needed from food. We don't, because, our farming practices have changed over the years. We just cannot get everything we need nutritionally from food. It just isn't so. So it's impossible to get everything. And this isn't new, because there was a Senate study done back in the 1930s that talked about soil depletion. So this isn't something new. Supplementation is an absolute must to get what we need. So I'm going to turn it back over to Lynn, and she's going to tell you about the foundational combination of products that have really helped us and so many others.
Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for sharing all of that information. It's so important to have a better understanding of what's happening with our bodies as we go through this transition. And I'm sure our families would agree. So, Dr. Mindy Peltz is a prominent holistic women's health expert, and she suggests a 5-step plan for mitigating the effects of menopause, some of which Nancy has already touched on. So, steps 1 and 2 relate specifically to diet. Okay. And she talks about cycles of fasting. That's something you should probably discuss with the doctor if you're going to do that long term. Step 3 is healing the microbiome. Step 4 is detoxing from harmful ingredients that go into and on your body, because you really need to be careful about the lotions and things that you're putting on your body as well. And step 5 is about breath work and mindfulness. And another thing that I really like is that Dr. Peltz talks about the importance of pursuing health goals in community. You're more likely to achieve the results that you're looking for, and working on a common goal increases oxytocin, which is good, and lowers cortisol, which is not so good. Cortisol is not so good. And that combination enables our bodies to regulate insulin more efficiently. And insulin is our master hormone. So fortunately, Plexus has a number of products that will help address the first 3 steps. Our reset system is a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. What does that mean, you might ask? It means that for 3 days, you are following a really simple process of calorie reduction. It's not calorie elimination, it's reduction that allows your body to reset, kind of like hitting Control-Alt-Delete on your computer. Just allows you to kind of start back fresh and start with a boosted metabolism. We're known, however, for helping people repair their microbiome. And this step is especially important because of the medication. Some of the medications that we're prescribed are less effective if your microbiome is unhealthy. So you think that you're taking something that's going to benefit your body, and it's not as effective as it could be if you had a healthier gut. Years of birth control pills, rounds of antibiotics, and the pervasiveness of highly processed foods in our standard American diet have wreaked havoc on our gut flora. That, in combination with our high-stress lifestyle and shifting hormones, really creates a perfect storm for our bodies to navigate. So our cornerstone product with Plexus, the triplex combination, is designed specifically to address supporting a healthy microbiome through a process we like to call weed, feed, and seed. So BioCleanse is our first product, and it is a gentle, White Pants approved formula of magnesium and vitamin C that weeds out the unwanted microbes, and overgrown yeast that is crowding out the good microbes. And magnesium helps regulate hormones and reduce hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings. Win, win, win. It can also help reduce anxiety and improve sleep quality. Another 2 things that are really difficult during menopause. The feeding step of the process comes along with Slim, our famous pink drink. The microbiome activating formula of Slim has a prebiotic that feeds the beneficial microbes, and chromium, which supports healthy glucose metabolism. So remember what I said about insulin being our master hormone? We're helping with that insulin control. So the hunger control formula has added fiber, a nutrient that is really important in the stages of menopause. It's for managing weight. So women in various stages of menopause have a higher risk of insulin resistance because of the fluctuation in adrenal, thyroid, and reproductive hormones. So Slim is a really great tool to have battling that resistance. And the third superhero in our combination is ProBio 5. And ProBio 5 really feeds that good gut flora with 5 different probiotics, one of which helps keep intestinal yeast in balance. So ProBio 5 also contains enzymes that break down cellular walls to help you get more nutrients out of the good foods that you're now putting into your body. So this is a great combination of products to help women heal their gut and better manage some of the major effects of menopause. Nancy?
I love that, Lynn. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I've been on Triplex for 4 years, and I love the addition of Reset to the product line. That has really helped so much. So thank you so much for all of that information. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I added to the triplex every day, a little bit of my regimen that has helped me in ways that I did not expect. So one of the things is X Factor Plus. So why do we take a multivitamin? Why do we take it? We use a multivitamin to fill in the nutritional gaps, like what I just talked about. Still, not every multivitamin is created equal. You want a multivitamin that helps you by giving you the right vitamins and minerals in the right amounts and in the right forms that your body can easily absorb. Otherwise, y'all, you just have really expensive pee. So I love X Factor Plus because of all that I said, but it also has grapeseed extract, which helps with symptoms of menopause. Y'all, my hot flashes. I'm not going to lie to you. This is so fantastic. I added X Factor Plus a few months after I started Triplex. I added it with my perk points, so it was free, which was wonderful. It was a great benefit. And I don't know exactly when it happened. All I know is that I couldn't remember my last hot flash. So I will not go a day without X Factor Plus. It is fabulous, along with my triplex. So the next thing that I added a few months in is collagen, the collagen complex. Now, collagen helps with the loss of hair and skin firmness. So remember those symptoms of menopause that I mentioned? Those are two of them: loss of hair and skin firmness, elasticity. So after our 20s, our bodies decrease the production of collagen. It goes down. So when collagen levels are high, your skin feels hydrated, smooth, firm. When our collagen levels are low, wrinkles, sagging skin, and all the visible signs of aging set in. So why is our collagen unique? Well, Joyam has collagens type 1 and 3. Now, I know that there are a gazillion different collagens that are on the market. We all see, they're like, oh, we've got collagen, and we've got, types 1 through 6, blah, blah, blah. And that's great. But types 1 and 3 are the beauty types of collagen. So type 1 collagen is a major structural component in your skin, hair, and nails. It helps with skin elasticity and minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Type 3 collagen is type 1's best friend. And these two types of collagen are frequently found together inside your body. So they help support together healthy skin, hair, and nails. And I can attest to all of the benefits of Joyam because primarily with my hair, I think my skin looks great too, but with my hair, my hairdresser, every time I go, she comments on the new hair growth that I have. So it is fabulous. So what have we been talking about tonight? Hormonal changes are going to occur as we age. We're not sitting here trying to tell you that we can keep that from happening. We can't do that. The shifts are going to happen. Lynn and I have talked about what we do that has helped us to minimize these symptoms, not just masking these symptoms, but by getting to the root cause: blood sugar imbalance, inflammation, and gut health. By addressing those root causes, you minimize the symptoms of the change, menopause. So, and I don't think, not a lot of people talk about this. I think we just, and I say we is the universal we just accept it as part of life. Well, not us. I wasn't accepting that, and neither was Lynn. We asked questions. We asked lots of them. We listen to podcasts. We read books. If you want to know our favorite podcasters, then you can message us and ask them. We are happy to tell you who we like and what we like to listen to. I'm happy to do that. So I just want to take this time to thank you for attending tonight. If this was helpful for you, I'd love for you to get with the person that invited you to this Zoom to see if Plexus products can be part of your regimen of your everyday to help you navigate menopause in a holistic, healthy, and happy way. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.